Good evening, my Real News Midday TV family. Welcome back to the channel for another news update for December 19, 2023. And in the news this evening, taxi driver killed in Hanover gun attack. A taxi driver was shot and killed while driving in front of a primary school in Pearl River District in Hanover on Monday night. The dead man has been identified as 44-year-old Otis Wright, otherwise called Bella, from Saxum District in the parish. It is reported that around 9:15 p.m., Wright, who operates his taxi from Green Island to Kingsvale, was passing the Pearl River Primary School when gunmen fired several shots at him. Police on patrol discovered the vehicle with Wright slumped over the steering wheel with what appeared to be gunshot wounds to his head. Detectives, upon processing the scene, found 4 9mm spent casings. No motive has been established for the attack. Man held for allegedly shooting at ex-lover in St. James. A man accused of assaulting and shooting at the mother of his child has been taken into police custody. The 27-year-old man, who is from Comfort Hall in Anchovy, St. James, is alleged to have shot at the woman when she turned up at his home on Sunday. Reports reaching the news indicate that around 9:30 p.m., the baby's mother went to the accused man's house where an argument developed between them. The police revealed that during the dispute, a firearm was brandished and used to hit the woman on the left side of her face, causing bruising and swelling. The gun was then allegedly pointed in the woman's direction and a shot fired. She was not hit. The man reportedly left the house and a report was made to the police. A vehicle the accused was driving was later intercepted and he was arrested. No firearm was found. He is being held in custody pending further investigations, the police said. Thieves break into St. James Clinic. Thieves made off with laptops and other items following a break-in at a clinic in Freeport, St. James over the weekend. Police said the break-in occurred between 4:15 p.m. last Friday and 8:22 a.m. Monday. The cash value of the stolen items has not been ascertained as yet. Information reaching the news indicated that the owners of the iDoc Quick Clinic securely locked it up on Friday and went home. Yesterday, they found the clinic had been broken into and ransacked. Checks revealed laptops, number not yet ascertained, boxes of needles, an oxygen concentrator machine, and a black safe containing documents were missing from the establishment. Police investigations discovered that the thieves gained entry by cutting the grill to a window of the observation room. The Freeport police are probing the break-in. 2 delivery men gunned down on Red Hills Road. The St. Andrew North police are probing the fatal shooting of 2 bike operators along Red Hills Road this morning. The men were gunned down about 12:30 a.m. They have been identified as a 30-year-old Shavana Shavy Palmer and a 26-year-old Corey Twinney Hunter, both of a Colbeck Avenue, Kingston 20 address. Both men, who are delivery riders, were reportedly sitting in the area after completing a job. The news was told that a motor car drove up and the men alighted from the vehicle and opened gunfire at them before driving away. The Constant Spring police were alerted. The men were found lying on the ground covered in blood. They were taken to hospital where death was confirmed. The Major Investigation Division is probing the double murder. The St. Andrew North Police Division had recorded 56 murders up to December 16. This represented a 3.4% reduction year-on-year. Petrojam hacked scale unknown. Petrojam, Jamaica's sole oil refinery, has confirmed that it is the victim of a cyber incident. It's reported that the company's computer systems were hacked last week. Petrojam told the news today that the issue was confirmed on Monday. We're fully operational. Our racks are open, said Latoya Pennant, public relations officer, when asked how the entity has been impacted. The scale of the attack is unclear. They are conducting the relevant investigations right now to determine what systems have been affected, Pennant said. Petrojam is the latest government entity to report a cyber attack in recent months. In September, the Financial Services Commission's systems were reportedly left devastated, with significant portions of its online data reportedly encrypted and a ransom demanded for release. The commission oversees the regulation of Jamaica's insurance, pension, and the securities industries. Employees at Duns River Falls protest hostile work environment. Workers at the world-famous Duns River Falls today staged a peaceful protest to highlight their discontent with the Urban Development Corporation managers of the St. Anne-based attraction. The workers are upset that UDC has failed to respond to appeals to intervene in what they say is a hostile working environment. The protest did not disrupt operations at the attraction as workers continued to perform their duties. Chief Union Delegate with the Bustamante Industrial Trade Union, Raphael Walker, said the employees removed their branded shirts in favor of white T-shirts as a form of protest. Mr. Walker explained that workers have been at odds with the concessionaire contracted to provide video production services at the falls since a change in its role and function.
Before COVID, the video personnel had a responsibility to videotape whatsoever is taking place in the operation. After COVID, we're told by them that they are now selling pictures, and they want to dictate as to how the pictures and where it is taken. In most cases, it is not safe. So we are always at by saying you cannot go here, you cannot go there, and it breeds sometimes serious confrontation in the daily operation. After the company took a decision to separate him, the BITU or officer would have written to the organization, asked them to revisit the situation, because mainly they have a charge against Mr. Rose that he bring the work or create a hostile environment. And in fact, we have been asking the company to diffuse the hostility over 1 year, and they have not acted.
Police probing robbery of American tourist in Portland. The Portland police have launched a search for a group of men who robbed 2 American tourists in the parish on the weekend. The foreign nationals, both students of Alaska, were reported robbed at the Folly Ruins attraction on Sunday. It is reported that the Americans who were vacationing in Portland went to Winifred Beach in Ferry Hill. Sometime later, they boarded a motor vehicle operating as a taxi destined to Port Antonio. It is reported that the driver took the visitors to Folly Ruins, where they were approached by 3 masked men armed with knives, who robbed them of cash in U.S. and Jamaican currency, cellular phones, and debit and credit cards. They were not physically harmed. NWC served enforcement notice in relation to Harborhead fish kill. The National Environment and Planning Agency said it has served an enforcement notice on the president of the National Water Commission in relation to the recent fish kill at Harborhead in Kingston. The notice was served on Monday, December 11, and requires the NWC to immediately cease the discharge of improperly treated sewage into the environment. NWC was also expected to have repaired or replaced the malfunctioning pump at the lift station by December 14. Angela Hamilton, Public Education and Corporate Communications Manager at NEPA, said that the NWC has already complied with these requirements, but it needs to meet 3 others in keeping with the enforcement notice. These are to install a redundancy pump to minimize the possibility of any discharge, as well as implement an early warning system and submit details within 30 days of the effective date of the notice. Monthly reports on the results of this warning system should also be submitted to NEPA. In addition, the NWC must submit a maintenance schedule for the entire system within 7 days of the date of enforcement notice. The NWC team could not be reached for comment up to news time.